Hello there and welcome. So about this, I made this video on how to make ramen, and then I saw this, vaccinated, these topics about vaccinated kids and unvaccinated kids on TV. And I found this really good video, that shows what you can do, if you haven't gotten your vaccination, do like this kid. So let's watch this, because I think I saw the title. I'm like, this is a good video that explains what you should do if your parents don't vaccinate you. But yeah, there's 1, 2, 3.
A mother and her teenage son are at odds over the safety of childhood vaccines. High school senior Ethan Lindenberger says his parents' misguided beliefs about his health and the health of his younger siblings put them at risk. He recently defied his mother and got vaccinated. Dr. Tara Narula shows us what can happen when children raised in anti-vaccine households start to get their own information. Tara, good morning.
Good morning, John. Ethan Lindenberger says he turned to Reddit, an online message board, to help him find the truth about vaccines. After reading scientific papers and journals, he came to the conclusion he had to disobey his mother and get immunized.
I question her judgment, but not her care.
For most of his life, Ethan Lindenberger thought it was normal for most kids not to get immunized. But about 2 years ago, he began to see how the posts about vaccines his own mother was sharing on social media were dangerous.
You have something like measles, which is a preventable disease that we can vaccinate against, that I and many people believe is coming back because of opinions like the ones that have influenced my mom.
In November, Lindenberger asked strangers on Reddit where he could go to get up to date with his shots. "My parents are kind of stupid," he wrote. "God knows how I'm still alive."
I was like, what? I was just blown away.
Jill Wheeler is his mother.
There's a degree of feeling like, he doesn't trust what I say as a parent.
The intention of that wasn't to blame my parents for anything or make them look dumb. That came from a place of frustration and trying to deal with this issue and find common ground.
Lindenberger showed his parents scientific studies that showed vaccines were safe and effective, but his mother remained unconvinced.
I think it was just straight up fear of him getting these immunizations and having a bad reaction. I think a lot of people look at this as a straight black and white answer, and I don't feel like it is.
Lindenberger is 18, and in Ohio, he's old enough to get shots without his parents' permission. In December, he got vaccinated for influenza, hepatitis, tetanus, and HPV. His 16-year-old brother, who's now considering also getting his shots, will have to wait. There is no federal law mandating children be immunized. Only 7 states and Washington, D.C. allow minors to get vaccinations without parental consent.
I'm very proud of him for standing for what he believes in, even if it is against what I believe. He's a good boy. He's a good kid. Ethan is getting his next round of vaccinations later this month. Anti-vaccine conspiracy theories often use pseudo-scientific language, which makes them both potent and enduring. As we've seen with the measles outbreak in Washington and Oregon, there is a very real risk when parents buy into those half-truths.
I love the mom.
Yeah,
yes,
that they can talk together like that.
So, Tara, where, if you're out there looking, would you go, other than Reddit, where should a parent look to go get accurate information?
So the American Academy of Pediatrics, the CDC, there are many other websites where parents can get a lot of information that have studies actually debunking some of the common myths. But I think one of the biggest and best places is to just sit with your healthcare provider, the pediatrician, and have an open, frank, and non-judgmental discussion. It's been shown in surveys that pediatricians can really do a lot, because a lot of these parents, with just the right information, they can make choices that may be better ones for their families.
And the mom was not judgmental against her son. There are not too many parents that could say on national TV, especially when he has slammed her that way, but he's a good kid, and I appreciate him speaking up.
I know.
That's something.
That's a good thing.
I think so, too.
We talk about the dangers of the internet, now the power of it, too, with Ethan being able to do this research on his own.
Exactly.
Tara, thank you.
See, I love that, the fact that he got vaccinated, but still, she didn't believe him. It's like these people think they know more than a doctor, those people, those guys, they go to college for a long time. And these people, they can argue something they don't know. But yeah, that's pretty funny, and it just shows what, you know, that all states, it's uncomfortable, all states should have, you know, 16, you're 16, you can get your own vaccines. You get vaccinated if you want, because I don't think it's fair for the kids. I don't know, but that's an awesome story, and I hope more people see this and get vaccinated, because it's not, you know, it's not fair for the parents to make these choices on the beliefs that they have no evidence. They have some, like the woman said, pseudoscience, or these evidence that makes no sense. One of the many great things about science that came out of science is vaccines.